Hello, everybody. Good morning to you. And today we are going to talk about the Zainism, and also some of the important factors about to learn about our life, right? Life factors. We call it as life factors. So Marcus Marcus Aurelius, he says the opinion of 10,000 men is no value of none of them knows anything about the subject. If you see 10,000, forget about the 10,000, just think about 1 million people, right? If you have the 1 million people, if the people who don't know about the subject and spreading out the rumors, that's no value. There is no value of that. So that's what he says all about. And also, actually, let's see some of the things very important to learn. The servant leadership, we call it when we talk about the servant leadership. What is servant leadership? The pillars of servant leadership, right? We have some 11 things, 11 you can say 11 facts about 11 characteristics of the servant leadership. Calling, first, number one, calling. Let me explain you by these things, right? So you are completed to lead others because of a belief in something that is leader than yourself. Belief is something as a larger than that is larger than yourself. Yes, that is correct. Actually, if you see the you're compelled to lead others because you have been chosen, right? Because of you have some skills. You can it can say example when it comes to the leadership. We all know everybody cannot be a leader, right? You cannot be a leader, I cannot be a leader unless I do have this kind of characteristics, this kind of skills. You can say skills. This is all about the skills. Everybody and everyone cannot be a leader, right? That's number one. And to calling, when you're calling to the people, if the people are listening you, if the people embracing you, and without embarrassing them and without making defeat to them, you can call it as servant leadership, and you can be a good leader, right? And listening skills, you must improve to listening skills to your followers as well as your superiors. These two things very important. Number two is listening. You believe that the best way to understand and help others is listening to them. Some kind of help, mutual understanding, and helping with each other, and also helping and collaborate with the people and cooperate, and also compromise everything. Compromising is very important, right? And also some kind of a building, some kind of a leadership is very important, because at the moment also in this world we have seen such a big vacuum without a proper leadership in this world. Unfortunately, everybody is talking about, and everybody's thinking about their account and their portion only. They don't think about worldly positively, as well as selflessness, not selfishness. So, of course, we do have countries, we do have groups, we do have borders, we do have nationalities, we do have different ethnic groups, especially different religious groups, and we do have like this. So this is actually number two is listening to the people. And now you can see the war also. People believe that, for example, Muslims believe if they have to kill the non-Muslims, right? I have to say you something. In Quran, Allah Subhanahu wa Taala says for the Gabriel, when when the writing the Quran by Muhammad Rasul Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, believe me how fascination is this thing. In early 1,500 years ago, when Prophet Muhammad Rasul Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, Allah Subhanahu wa Taala gives him the power and chosen him as the last prophet and the messenger, right? It says there is a surah on in 114 chapters in Quran, the Holy Quran. Allah Subhanahu wa Taala says, if anybody, Surah Al-Tawbah, if anybody who makes jihad against the non-Muslims, he cannot, the jihadists, right? The jihadists, they cannot, the militants, you can say the militants, okay, the rebels, whoever, whatever the name it is, right? The loyalists to Allah Subhanahu wa Taala, once they make jihad, okay, if anybody wants to do jihad, he cannot kill innocent females, pregnant women, and also children, also trees and infrastructure he cannot be destroyed, cannot burn, right? Cannot stab, or cannot kill, cannot shoot, or whatever it is, cannot bomb, or whatever it is, right? So taking into the hostage is another thing, right? But killing the innocent people, non-Muslims, Jewish, anti-Christians, whoever it is, Buddhists and all. So these things are not acceptable. If any scripture, any texture, any religious book which is subordinating and which is showing and which is saying that non-believers other than my religious belief, other religious people, by the sake of Allah Subhanahu wa Taala or sake of God, we have to kill, means that is not a teaching of Islam. If they are teaching like this, that is not the correct way. It means that's not a religion. They don't believe Islam. That is number 2 factor, right? Now back onto the servant leadership, empathy. You understand, actually, everyone or everybody has their own perspectives, their own opinions, and they try to see the world throughout their lens. Different opinions. We have to have an empathy to understand. We have the different people, different opinions, different point of view, different ideas, different parties, different political views. They see on their society according to their lens, according to their society, according to their family background, according to their education level, according to their experience, according to their intelligence level and society and everything, right? So this is a social factor, and might be a religious factor. This might be an intelligent factor. They have their all different psychological levels. That is called about empathy. If you have a good empathy about understanding for the people, so you can be a good leader. And also healing. Example, you recognize that that as a leader of others, you have the ability to change the narrative of their stories. So this is healing. So you have to heal everybody. You have to listen to everybody, right? So it does not mean that you have to listen to everyone and you have to obey all their instructions like this. No, it's not like that. So I don't mean like that, but you have to healing everything, right? And awareness. When it comes to the awareness, you recognize the need to be aware of yourself and your surroundings, and challenge what does feel right, but does not feel right. This is awareness. You have to aware of everything, and you have to feel about everything. You have to get the right decisions. That comes. I think that those ideas and ideologically these things comes with the experience and foresight. Example, You have ability to predict and understand the impact of the people's action, situations, maybe political, when it comes to the political, when it comes to the war, when it comes to the military, when it comes to society, when it comes to the academy, when it comes to science and technology, when it comes to any industry, whatever it is, right? When it comes to the social factors, right? When it's come to the world geological factor, whatever it is, geopolitics factor, whatever it is, right? And help navigate to a better course. That is foresight. And another one very important thing, stewardship. What is stewardship? Your account, for example, your accountability and commitment to lead extends for beyond your people and your company to community and to community and the planet, right? That is stewardship, right? Your accountability. It should be more important, and I would like to tell you a scenario like this. One, when it comes to this kind of leadership skills development, things like that, how to build this leadership, there are a number of videos. I mean, there are 20-30 videos, as I remember. I already posted it to this channel. And when it comes to the stewardship and all those things, you have to go through in depth. In depth, you have to go through by the YouTube or by the Google, right? Go search on Google and find out more information and make a comment, something like that. And the other concept is the growth. You are a single example. You are single greatest success of accomplishment as a servant leader is to grow and develop your people, your community, and entire society. That's the growth. That's a very, very difficult fact, but some of the things you can heal it and you can get it. Those some of the things, and these things are actually very highly important, highly vulnerable things, highly important things. These things, right? And when it comes to the community, number 11, the community, your workplace, your culture, working culture, your industry, wherever your society. For example, your workplace culture is a place where all are welcome and all the matter. See, every life is a matter. So you have to understand everything in a perfect way to do it, and how to do it, and what to do it, right? So these when it comes to the conceptualization, conceptualization means as a leader you are able to share the vision, your visionary things, your plans and your perspectives, and the architecture, the outcomes, everything, so that your team can determine how to get there. You have a proper plan, proper procedure. With the framework or without a proper framework, you can create a framework, you can manipulate, and you can inheritance from the others and the data and the facts. Those are very important things in data science as well, right? Data and the facts. Based on the data, based on the facts, everything, we get the decisions. When it comes to the decision making, these things are highly vulnerable, highly important. It gives you a key, it plays a key role, right? This is also important. And also persuasion, your role. Example, your role is not to direct others, but encourage them to move in a direction that is best for them. You see why? I'll tell you an example. People have different perspectives, people have different skills, people have different environment, people build up with a different environment and different skill sets, right? Those skill sets unique to them. Everybody is unique, I'm telling you. So these kind of things highly important, highly fractional, and these things very very important to understand and very important to proceed these things, right? Rather than try to help someone rather than embarrassing someone. That's the most important thing. Most of the people, our people, they don't have this ability. We do have the nationalism, we do have corporate culture, we do have when it comes to the any industrial environment, maybe IT industry, maybe oil and gas industry, maybe come to the military industry. When it comes to the politics, also geopolitics as well, one of my favorite subjects. So this is we don't have lack of, we are into a very lack of leadership these days. Leadership means how to balancing everything and how to make equilibrium of everything, right? So that's why we need something which is unexplainable things. If we have in our life, in our society, if we have something extraterrestrial things which is unexplainable things, what we do at that time, we talk about, at that time we talk about the religion, right? So Zionism also, Zionist also, that kind of a thing that we have explained before. And also that's very sorry to tell you, these things actually highly vulnerable things, right? When it comes to the war also, we found that it has been vacuum because of the lack of a leadership. We don't have a proper leadership in these days, right? So that's why we have mostly these days we have lot of problems, and the war is erupted, and also outbreak of war. Many people were killed, and that is mainly that's why we all are suffering. And when it comes to the actually nowadays, because earlier Zionism, we talk about the Zionism, and these are the facts of the Zionism, and also these are the Israel and also Jewish theories. So whatever the theories, whoever make these theories, it doesn't matter. If it is usable, if it is very highly important, highly vulnerable, very important things, essential things, if it is essential things to our life, so we can accept it, right? So actually these things, if you see this kind of situation, and this kind of every situation, high achievers use the visualization to improve their performance. This kind of things, this kind of theories, leadership, and also how to lead the people, how to become a good leader, how to make your perspectives, to how to embrace others, how to it does not mean how to change the people's mind, or how to brainwash the people. We are not talking about the brainwash of anyone, right? That's not the correct thing. I don't feel that's a good thing. But let them to understand with the facts, with the understanding, with the levels of understanding, with the knowledge of understanding, proper education. That's why the highly important. That's what we need. Something called education. That's what we need. That's why we need something called higher education, experience, proper knowledge. That's the most important things. These are the most highly influential and highly important factors into our life. So if you find something good in to your life by this channel and by this video, make a subscribe and make a comment. This is all about us. We were talking about the leadership today, and see you in another great video. And I will make a thumb to subscribe and make a thumb to like if you like. There are good comments and the bad comments. Anybody can make a comments. There is no issue about that. There is no problem about that. And that's how. That's what all about the leadership. You could get the Zionism, right? So I don't see the war is inevitable, and also there is an imminent threat to the societal collapse by the outbreak of this kind of war. Okay. See you in the next time. God bless you. Bye bye. Buddha bless you. Triple bless you always. Abiantut. Adios.